If you suffer from anxiety, festival season can be a nightmare. So here are 5 top tips to enjoy festival season this summer.
Hi, I'm Roberta. My top tip would be to find your own space at a music festival, because I think there's always this temptation to follow the crowd. I think just stand where you feel happy when you're watching music, so whether that's at the front or the back, just find where you're comfortable and then arrange a meeting point with your friends afterwards. I think that it can just ruin your whole festival experience if you're standing where you're not comfortable, basically.
It can be really good to have some kind of signal so that you can find your friends again. It's easy enough to say, oh, meet you at the back of the crowd, but if you're at Glastonbury or something and there's millions of people, so me and my friends do the crab, so we'll stand and do this so that you know that there's probably not going to be another nutter doing the crab.
Hello, I'm Phoebe. And I think that I personally struggle a lot trying to get my own head out of some worried thoughts when I'm at a festival, so I rely on more subconscious stuff like the sense of smell. So most people have got a smell that they associate with a really happy place or person, so I recommend taking a body cream or a perfume with you to a festival that you can spray or rub on yourself whenever you're having a bit of a worried moment, and it'll take you to that person or place, and then you feel happier without even having to kind of force yourself into it.
So how did you find out about that?
My mum recommended it to me, so I'm really lucky that she's a therapist, so that works really well when I'm feeling a bit worried. But yeah, she thought that it was a great idea, and I didn't really start to use it until I went to bigger festivals, more crowds, more people, and then I thought, okay, I need something to lift me out of that. Rubbed a little bit on myself, and then I'm the weirdo walking through the crowd going, but it's okay, it really works. It does.
Hi, I'm Lisa Marie. I guess for me, one of the most important things for keeping calm at festivals is to know how I'm getting home. Obviously the bigger festivals and the ones out in the countryside can be a bit of a disorientating experience. You know, you lose your friends, you lose your phone signal, but knowing at the end of the night, this is where I'm headed, this is how I'm getting back, has always made it a lot easier for me to get through the day when things start to get a bit more chaotic. It's that sense of control that I think is really important to a lot of us that are dealing with anxiety. And it can sound a bit of, a fun killer, you go to these events to let loose and have a good time, but just taking those little steps to make it easier for yourself.
Hi, I'm Halina, and I think one of the most important things for me is keeping hydrated, and I know it's one of those things that you just think, oh, this is so incredibly dull, but it's really not. When you're dehydrated, it can kind of replicate the same feelings as it would be if you have anxiety. So you can get dizziness and headaches, and your heart can race, and you get totally tired as well.
Once you feel a bit tired as well, it's really tempting to go heavy hitting with the caffeine, but actually that can make you even more anxious and give you all the shakes. But actually, if you drink water when you're feeling a bit tired, that's probably more effective than caffeine, because you get the hit without it giving you the
it's almost really like sad in a certain way that we feel that we've got to drink in order to enjoy ourselves. But half the time, see, if I hear a band I love, it does not matter. I get so excited, and it almost takes the anxiety away as well. So it's fantastic.
Hi guys, I'm Emily. I think my top tip would be to just be honest with the people you're with and be honest with your friends. Even though I get that you don't want to, ruin people's fun, but if they're your friends, they're going to want to help you. And I think, at least for me personally, knowing that the people I'm with know about the way I deal with big crowds and loud music and that sort of thing, it can really help you, make you feel more comfortable.
Your friends aren't mind readers. It's really easy to just be like, oh, you should know how I feel, but actually unless you communicate that with them, then they're not going to know.
And I've been at festivals where I've had complete strangers just be so kind and just help me either to the back or get water or something, and it's been really quite surprising.
Just shows you what you can do when you open up, and as you said, as scary as it can be, it's worth it, definitely.